What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about that Bo Jackson, and you're going to need about 120k to go ahead and get him upgraded to a suitable amount to where you don't have to really worry about going after, either the limited or buying packs or doing all that other crazy stuff. You're going to need about 120k because that's going to net you just the right amount of training that you're going to need to upgrade him. Now, I've already done it. I have to share it with you guys because a lot of you guys are like, yo, listen, I got my rent to pay. I got my baby mama I got to take care of. I'm like, listen, I hear you, dude, but you're going to have to still get you a Bo Jackson because you part of the fam. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You part of the fam. I'm going to give you guys what you need, how I'm going to be utilizing it. I showed you guys, bro. I spent my last on this, dude. I'm not about to be buying bundles after bundle after bundle, dude. Like, it's out of control. So pretty much this is my Bo Jackson right here. 90 speed, 89 excel, 87 truck, all that good stuff. His change of direction, 87. That's a really, it's a good, decent budget running back, bro. He's strong, 84 strength, you know what I'm saying? 6'1", he could put in work. Now, this is one of the things that I want to, make sure that I point out. It is very, very enticing to unlock the actual, the actual card or to purchase it or whatever, sell Barry Sanders. It's a lot of you guys going crazy, and I can see why. But let me just show you something for why it's like tempting. The Bulldozer is probably going to be a little OP. You know what I'm saying? He gets leapfrog. He gets a lot of different stuff. He gets armbar, but it's probably going to be unlocked at tier 3 because he gets a 90 stiff arm, I believe, around this time, right? Let's go look for stiff arm. If he gets a 90 stiff arm here, he should be good to go. Where's his stiff arm at? Bro, why don't I see stiff arm? What is that? That stiff arm is 83, so it goes to 86. So it doesn't even look like he can even unlock it. To be honest, it looks kind of weird, but it's 90 stiff arm here, so it probably unlocks in tier 3. So if you guys wanted to see what armbar was about, this is something that, you guys are going crazy about. Yo, bro, Jemai armbar. Let me just be honest with you guys. I don't really think it's going to be as OP as it ever was. Going back to Madden 20, when they patched it because of Zeke Elliott, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? For me, he moves different. Even though he's a power back, you can like stop and go. You can do a lot of weird things with Bo, with the one that I have currently right now. So pretty much up until this point, where I got him to, that whole situation is about 2,500, right? So he can technically be considered the second best running back in the game before, right after Barry Sanders. But if you have him maxed out, obviously when you look at these numbers, because of his strength and speed, he's going to be better than Barry Sanders. So the argument is, and the debate is, okay, if I already have Barry, should I sell him, and get Bo? I think you should have both, but only have both if you're going to run the ball down your opponent's throat, which you're very, very capable of doing because the game is geared up for that type of action, so why not utilize it? So pretty much right here with these numbers, right here, this is what you're going to get for that 2,500 training. Now, the next thing is, what cards are we looking for? What do I mean? Why is it so specific to 120k training? Well, look, when you go into the auction house, typically the legends that are 88 overall, you're going to be able to snag them for about, 119, 120, stuff like that. That is the best way to do it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I did it, what card I sniped. It wasn't really a snipe. It was Dan Marino, the 88 overall. The dude sucks, but okay, hold up. Why do I have it ascending? No, I want to go. Okay, there it goes, 119. But what did I just have that at? Did I go? Okay, right there. So I bought Barry yesterday for 860. I just recently bought Dan Marino for 119, right? So pretty much that gave me my 2,500. So I'm looking for the legend snipes. Now, Dan Marino was a QB that a lot of people jumped all over simply because he got Hot Route Master, right? And then what happened to you guys? Everybody started to play cover 4 drop, coverage defenses. It was very, very stupid. Then what happened? You couldn't do anything because you can't run anywhere with him. So you had to deal with what was coming, and it really, really got bad. So with the way that works, it's very, very difficult for me to say, you know what, Dan Marino was that guy. So you see how I got him for 119? If you just lurk around here with him and Richard Seymour, you're going to get lucky at some point. I'm going to tell you why again. People understand that these cards are going to fluctuate because nobody is really going that crazy. But look, he's 117. You got 2 of them over here. So it can even be less than that. You see what I'm saying with the lurking action? And I think for the value of the training, that makes sense to just go after something like that, to go ahead and get the 117, 117, 119, whatever. But I just put 120 because that's usually the average of those legends. Now, if you go after other cards, they're going to be more expensive. And that is to be expected. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful how you actually lurk the auction house, what you're looking for, etc., etc. Now, let's go ahead and get into this really quickly and take a look at some of the stuff that's going on. Currently, we have Barry Sanders, Warrick Dunn, and Bo Jackson, right? Some of you guys would agree. I could probably sell Warrick Dunn, sell a couple other things, and get a full maxed out Bo Jackson, right? But why would I do that if the system is working right now? Elusive backs are very, very key in this game, right? So when we take a look at Warrick Dunn right here, all right, 89 speed, 90 acceleration, everybody knows the way that he moves is very, very unique. Let's take a look at Bo Jackson. Very, very similar numbers for the most part, except for like the trucking where it gets extreme, pretty much the same stuff. But he gets very, very good change of direction for 120K. So just think about what I'm saying. He's almost at the speed of Barry. You know, he doesn't have the acceleration. Now look, that acceleration is very, very important because if you're running right next to somebody, one of the major things that goes on in the game right now is what's called warp tackling. For some reason, EA Sports put warp tackling in the game where your player can be like, 5-10 yards away and they'll just warp into the player and tackle him. That 94 acceleration is very, very important. Why? Because he can do certain things that other players can't. He can take off like there's a rocket stuck between his butt cheeks. So with that being the case, Barry Sanders, in my opinion, is probably going to give you more on the field. The only way Bo Jackson is going to be like that major savage dude is if armbar really matters, trucking and stuff like that. And I'm not convinced. I've played against Derrick Henry. Dudes try to truck me. I'm tackling them with like 40 overall, cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's something that I'm making up. I'm letting you guys know right now, before you go and, go crazy about completing the set and, get into Bo Jackson. I love me some Bo Jackson, right? But I really woke up this morning feeling dangerous. I'm like, bro, I was able to get Barry Sanders, the highest rated card in the game, for 860. Yeah, I saw people snag him for 750. People went crazy over the Bo Jackson and all that stuff. But he's the best card in the game right now. So he's going to move around. He's going to do things. And another thing, right? You don't need abilities on Barry Sanders. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm going to tell you something. I tried out a lot of different abilities. Let me just go ahead and show you guys exactly what I did. And I refunded them immediately. So I tried out Spin Cycle, right? Spin Cycle was trash. Jukebox is all right, but it's not really like, oh my goodness, I really need that. Like it's not like change your life type status. So it's not something that is as exciting as it was in Madden 20. So you got to pay attention to that, because that is something that you really need to understand. If you go into the game and you think it's sweet, right? And all of a sudden you try to jukebox and you see the music on the side of the box and everybody's juking around, you're not going anywhere. It's better if you learn how to do the dead leg, you learn how to do like the jurtle. I think that's what EA's game plan was anyway. Let me know if you guys agree. Like the jurtle, the dead leg, to utilize based on the ability of the running back, what they can actually do despite the ability. One of the things that you guys might want to use, maybe second wind. Second wind, if your stamina replenishes, you're not going to get caught from behind with Barry ever. Bottom line is this though, if you get out in front with Barry, you're gone. He has yet to be warp tackled once I'm in the open field. And I'm crossing my fingers because EA is like, yo, bro, we got to get this dude warp tackled. Like, listen, I'm just letting you guys understand that. I don't know what's going to happen next. Maybe they put out Deion Sanders next week. I don't know. Deion Sanders obviously would be able to catch him because they'll give him suitable speed. But at this time in the game, this guy does not get caught. All right, once the field is open, he's gone. So I'm just letting you guys, be very, very clear. Spin Cycle is absolute garbage. Okay, it's completely nerfed to the point where it's like, why is it in the game at all? And I tried it a couple times. It didn't really work out for me. And like I said, Jukebox is cool because it's like kind of glitchy the way the guys put their foot in the ground and then juke out the way. But it's not really worth it, dude. Like Evasive, I don't have I don't know if I want to spend 2,000, bro. I want to try it to see how evasive is, because that's going to bring back memories of 20. But I just don't know if it's going to be exactly what we want it to be. So that I have not tried yet. All right. But, spin move, jukebox, I've tried. Those two I have. So right now, if you are, just getting into the game and trying to figure out what's going on, or you're a veteran and you already have Barry Sanders, right now, Barry Sanders is safe, because even playing with the 88 Bo, it is what it is. Also, when you go to tackle Bo, he still gets tackled just like every other running back. So I don't know if it makes any sense to go that crazy over the card. You know, the real card. Spend 120, all right? Power him up to an 88, try him out, and then see where you go. If you really love it and you want to unlock the other versions of him, feel free to do so, bro. I'm not going to stop you from doing it because that's what MUT is about. It's about enjoying it. It's about building your team. Also, the bigger bonus about Barry that people are not talking about, because he's the Team Diamonds Master, he gets any team chem. I don't have a team chem on him right now because I don't really know where I'm going as far as, you know, team chemistries, but that's another huge factor. Because once we get our training up and we add Sprinter and we get his speed up and he already has any team chem, that's a W. So just remember that, like, it's certain things that's going on that people are not paying attention to. Is Bo Jackson cool? Yeah, but for 120K max. Unless you really like him and you want him and you feel like he's gonna do what he has to do, that's fine. Do what you need to do. But at this point, I think we should all be satisfied with the 88 overall. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Be safe. One love, y'all.